Howdy guys, it's Wallaby Winks. I want to introduce a new series besides just doing my Garry's Mod funny moments. I'm just trying to spice things up a bit. So basically I will be making these types of videos that can range from giving advice, my own stories, and so on. Today I'm going to be talking about having a rich friend. Not saying that I'm rich, I'm just a guy who was lucky enough to meet a few people, if you know what I mean. Wink wink. But in all seriousness, if you don't have a rich friend, then you might be lucky. Cause honestly, they can be some of the coolest people or just the meanest. Luckily, I had a friend who was, sort of the both. Well, what do you expect if the majority of the kid's life he got what he wanted? That's what I call a spoiled egg. Sadly, I don't see him as often for some unknown reason. But the times I did spend with him were pretty hilarious. From breaking windows by accident to trying to connect a sled to an ATV. Don't try this at home, kids, because that is a bad idea. While, trying to ride on concrete instead of like a normal person would ride on snow. But let me say that his house was pretty damn big. His room was probably bigger than my whole apartment that I live in right now. He also had a lot of video games, but his mother was very strict of him playing M-rated games for some reason, even though he cursed at me and stuff, and his little sister, which he had. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, he did let me borrow some games, but I did sort of take more than I was supposed to, which I sort of regret now, because I didn't tell him, but don't worry, I did give it back. But I never told him, oh well, people often get jealous when you see stuff that a person has, so because of my immaturity at the time, I decided to sneak a few games to my house. In my mind it was called borrowing without asking, or more known today as stealing. Although robbers today don't return stolen stuff. Haha. Anywho, his parents were actually pretty cool, especially his dad. Since, he was the one with the contacts and all, quote unquote, having famous people as friends. Because of him, I was able to meet people like Lawrence Taylor from the Giants, obviously before bad shit started happening to him, and also Scottie Pippen, who was, by the way, taller than a motherfucking skyscraper. Just meeting him made me wanna not play basketball anymore. Overall, having a rich friend was pretty awesome. But hopefully I get to meet him again someday. If you have a rich friend, then make sure you like this goddamn video and subscribe to become a wanker. See you guys later on the next one.